Cool, nerds, it's your boy Winner785 here for some more fun and games. I found this very strange game, Leading Canvas. I don't know how to feel about this. So, I'll get to like the summary of the game that I've read in a minute. I just need to mention first. Um, when you download this game from itch.io, it gives you an exe file straight away. That exe file is an unpacker file. Windows Defender will pop up. I don't know if there's anything wrong with the game. So anyone who wants to play it, be wary, but also just like be careful. So like if you explore and you find something, please let me know. But like all I can say is that it's an unpacker file, exe. It will, you run it and it will just like somehow find the files and just put them in a folder on your computer, wherever you want them. I don't know if it adds anything more. I don't know if this is a scam. I don't know what. But I saw this game and I felt curious. So, getting onto the game. This is apparently a weird game, which, normal, expected. Supposedly, this is about a girl who has a crush on a guy in, like, an art school or something. Like, this guy's into art, and then something happens, and she is very sure that he has a crush on her. Whether or not that crush is in acceptable bounds is unclear at this time. So we're just gonna start off with a new game. Oh yeah. Enter to continue, up or down arrow, choose option. F1 for full screen, not recommended. Oh god. You're able to save your game at the end of each day. To load a save, you must close the game or get an ending that returns you to the main menu. Oh jeez. Lecture professor, do you think I wouldn't notice you sleeping? You're suddenly awoken by the sound of your college professor knocking sharply at your desk. On your desk. Ugh. How long was I asleep? About half an hour. Class ended a while ago. You better hurry home before it gets too dark out. Oh. You quickly stuff all your belongings into your small, school-mandated book bag and scurry towards the door. With your mind half asleep, you turn to face the skull behind you as you bid them farewell. Thanks. Good night, Professor. Oh, no pics. As you plug your earbuds in, a familiar voice grabs your attention. Hey! Oh my god, it's him. It's my crush. Oh god. I should ask him out. I should do it. Hey. I'm acting strange, aren't I? Wanted to ask you something. You have time to spare? Oh, of course. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wanted to ask you to go out with me as a date. I think I would notice you sleeping. That's weird. Suddenly woken. Unlike in your dream, you're not the only person left in class. How long? Standing next to your professor is your crush, Mikey, giggling in amusement. Oh. Oh! Having nice dreams. Only the best. What was that? Nothing. Gotta go home soon. I'll just head out. Quickly stuff all your belongings. Yeah. Wait up. You pause for a brief moment as Mikey attempts to catch up to you. Man, you move fast. I wonder if you peed that fast too. Shall I tell her teacher to enroll you in the art competition? You flush a bit. I see that look in your face. Your blood runs cold. Could he see your blush? Damn, you look mortified. Don't worry. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to. Anyways. You breathe a sigh of relief. You almost forgot how he was a total idiot. Anyway, it's getting really dark out. Shall I do the honor of walking you home? Quickly think to yourself, yes. Great. Let's get going. You and Mikey walk a few blocks, reaching your house in a few minutes. The walk home was a bit awkward, yet fun, with Mikey making small talk and asking you a few questions here and there. Finally, you reach your apartment complex. Looks like this is it. Need me to escort you to your apartment? No thanks, I'm good. Alrighty, see you later. With that, Mikey was gone. You ascended the concrete stairwell leading up to your apartment. Before long, you were in your home, safe and sound. Honey, I'm home! Looking around the dimly lit room, there was nobody waiting for you. I'm so hilarious. You paused for a moment, thinking of what to do before you sigh, resigning yourself to the usual. Guess it'd be best to go to bed. You groggily make your way over to your bedroom, practically collapsing on your rock-hard mattress, as if it was fluffy and soft. Ow. Ugh. It's been such a long day, and most of it sucked. Except for Mikey. Your mouth waters a bit. Thinking of him, you drift off into a peaceful slumber. Save. Honestly, I don't know if I want to, but sure, it's fine. Oh jeez. You get out of bed to the sound of your alarm blaring in your ear. New day, same activities. Grab yourself some breakfast out the freezer, putting it in the microwave to heat it up. While waiting, you take a moment to scroll around on your social medias, reading up on the latest true crime. Because as we've all established, and this is a fact, everyone loves true crime, but the ones that love true crime the most are women. Because women think if they watch enough true crime, they can stop every true crime. Bunch of people going missing recently and dead bodies showing up in the stereotypical creepy alleyways. Fun. Guess I should be more careful. Just as you finish your thought, the microwave beeps to indicate your meal's finished heating up. Gobble down your food. Then, with nothing left to do, you gather the resolve to do what you most dread. Time to get to school, I guess. You've arrived at school just in time for your first lesson, art. You feel a sense of security as you step foot into the art room. Blah. You grab a seat before anyone else, wondering to yourself if you woke up early by some godly luck. Thankfully, the teacher arrived to class, shortly followed by a swarm of students. Couldn't find your friend in the crowd, wondering if they're sick or worse, avoiding you after your fight with them. To make it worse, people were taking seats everywhere except next to you. And you can't help but wonder if they found you weird or heard some rumor about you. Do I smell bad or something? I showered, right? Oh god, this is making me so tense. Are there things being said about me? Hey you! Fuck. Mikey softly yelled from the door, walking up to you and taking a seat in your friend's chair. He killed her! Mikey, how could you kill my friend and replace someone like this? What's up? You look behind Mikey, praying for your friend to walk through the classroom door to save you from the incoming awkward conversation. But to no avail, they weren't there. Hello? Oh, sorry, hi. It's okay, Space Cadet. Excited to continue working on our watercolor paintings? Obviously, I'm so glad the teacher decided to let us paint instead of sculpting. I hate the texture of clay so much. Ow. Me too, I just can't stand most textures. But I love art more than I hate the feeling of clay and styrofoam, so... Ah, you're right, styrofoam sucks! Hilarious yet weird. You and Mikey chat about various things until the end of class, looking on your paintings side by side. You couldn't help but glance at his art, and you saw what appeared to be a person. You wondered who he was painting. When the bell rang, you quietly groaned as your least favorite class was next. At least this semester you only had to take 2 classes on Wednesdays. As you enter the lecture hall for your next class, the professor begins to talk about today's course. This is boring. Same thing from yesterday. You make your way over to your seat quietly, regretting even showing up in the first place. It's not long before you drift off to sleep, per your usual school day nap schedule. Wonderful. A voice awakens you from your slumber. Hey, sleepyhead. I think it's time to rise and shine. I can't believe I forgot that alarm. Oh, that's bad. You're taken aback a bit. Ah, hi Mikey. From what I can observe, you seem to enjoy sleeping a lot. Huh? Oh yeah, I do. I don't really have anyone to talk to anymore during class. Not since my friend and I had our fight. I haven't seen them in forever. Yeah, I heard. What they did was unforgivable. You know something? Yeah, there are rumors going around campus. Just couldn't help myself, you know? Oh yeah, right. That stuff spreads like crazy. An awkward silence fills the room. I'd love to walk you home again today. Yeah, sure. On the road home, you poured your emotions out to Mikey, who remained quiet, giving you his attention. You felt safe, as if you'd made a friend out of him. With him around, time moved a lot faster than normal. We've arrived. See you. Seems like you're in a hurry. Yeah, I've got some things to attend to. Stay safe. Mikey turns around, quickly making his pause. That was weird. What if I followed him? No, I'm not a creep, but you think to yourself, do you really want to do this? No. Don't even have a choice. That is a fake choice. Ugh, fuck it. I'll follow him just to make sure he makes it home safely. There's been a lot of crazy stories about people going missing. My heart is in the right place. You take off in the direction Mikey was heading towards. You found yourself in a suspicious looking alleyway. What? Here? I saw him walk into this alley. Is he trying to get himself killed? How and why would Mikey of all people walk into a place like this? Your thoughts were interrupted when an object on the ground caught your attention. It's Mikey's bag. What's it doing here? Where's Mikey? A scream echoed in the distance, the voice sounding eerily familiar. Oh my god, Mikey. Clutching the bag, you ran off in the direction you heard the scream coming from. Mikey? You followed the scream to a brick wall in a secluded corner of the alleyway. And what you saw left you speechless. Mikey, are you okay? Huh? You saw Mikey, back facing you, next to an unconscious person, bleeding out from the neck. Their small intestine was tangled with the bigger one, twisting and turning into various shapes, such as a wobbly heart. You couldn't tell who it was at first, as their face was scored. Scored? Weird. By what appeared to be a box cutter, which Mikey was gripping tightly. Slip and score, slip and score. But taking a moment to look at their attire, it became obvious as to the identity of the injured person. What have I done? It was then that Mikey realized you were there. Turning his head to face you, you felt your stomach churn as you saw the blood spatter all over him. You? He let go of the body, its corpse giving a crunch as it fell to the floor. You took a step back. Oh my god. The person beside him, he killed him. He killed my friend. Ah. Timing was off, but you know, we got there. Mikey began to turn his whole body towards you. Shit, gotta go. Before he was completely facing you, you turned your back and ran out of the alleyway as soon as you could. as quickly as you could. I've got to get in my apartment quickly. What? The door's open. I know you're out there. Why don't you come on in? Fuck, what do I do? What if he sees? You rush into your apartment. You, what do you want? Are you here to hurt me? Mikey took a deep breath, seemingly to regain his composure. First off, I want my bag back. He shakily holds out his bag. He reaches his hands out, touching yours for a brief second, before grabbing the bag and putting it on. Mikey looks away awkwardly, as if there wasn't such a heavy weight in air after you witnessed him murdering your friend. If that had not been, this moment would have made your heart flutter. I know, I could never hurt you. I did this because... Mikey rips his mask off and bites his lip, making himself look like he's lost his mind. Because I love you. I love you, you. I couldn't love anyone else but you. You're perfect in every way. A true work of art. Oh, what an honor it would be to have you model for me in your utmost perfect form, nude or not. He steps forward. I just love you so much. I love you, 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 I love you. Ow. I got to the middle of the two sentences, I'm fine. Do you love me too? Yes. No. Yeah, I love you. I do. A being as wonderful as godlike as you, loving someone so unworthy. Fuck. He bites his lip with such intensity, he rips the cracked flesh off of it, causing his lips to bleed. Ah. It appeared he had a moment of clarity, realizing how creepy he was being. He picked up his water bottle, taking a sip before parting his lips to speak. You're wonderful. I'm sorry for being such a weirdo. I just couldn't help it, you know? You get me? Yeah, it happens. I knew you would understand. Just goes to show how perfect you are. While Mikey proceeded with his spiel. That's not how you spell spiel, but okay. Or maybe it is. My brain can't brain right now. A spiel of praise for you. Your mind was elsewhere. You could turn this in your favor. You needed your friend's corpse. Now it was all up to your choice of words to determine if you benefited from their death or not. I want the body I'd like to grieve. Give me their body, it's the least you could do. Their body, of course. I'll be right back with it. Mikey scrambled off to retrieve the corpse, returning within a matter of minutes. I'm back with the corpse! Mikey hauled your friend's body into your apartment, dropping them next to your living room carpet. Words could not describe how you felt. Oh, Mikey. You reached up, leaving a kiss on his cheek. Wow. Mikey reached up to his face, lightly touching his fingers to the place he planted your kiss on him. Now you did great, but could you leave me be to mourn? Your words snapped him back to reality, as he quickly nodded and made his departure, wordless from shock. But the corpse on your living room floor, you dragged it over to the kitchen and did what you had entered the friendship for in the first place. Ah, what the hell. But all said and done, you retired yourself to your bedroom, drifting off into a restful slumber while you wondered what awaited you next day. Save the game? Sure. Made tons of choices. Oh my god. Like most days, your rest was unfulfilling. And again, like most days, you dreaded the fact you woke up alive at all. While you loved Mikey, you wish he'd had changed his mind and murdered you in your sleep. But he didn't, so as a result, you gotta go through the motions of your regular Tuesday, knowing your crush is a killer. This information nearly wrecked your opinion of him. Thankfully, for Mikey, you can accept a flaw or two of his. Pfft, every guy comes with his flaws. What an unexpected twist. Regardless of your opinion on him, your breakfast was ready. Best served cold. gobble down your breakfast with a hunger comparable to a ravished, stranded man. After finishing your breakfast, you gather your items in your bag and head to school. You seem to have arrived on time, seeing your peers in their respective seats, including Mikey, who, unlike yesterday, chose to sit a distance away from you. His friends flocked to him, making conversation about things you couldn't care to tune in for. So that's how he's going about this. You grab your painting from your drawing rack and get down to business, doing your best to avoid making eye contact with him. For all that anyone could know, you're just very absorbed in your creation today. At least that's what you hoped, but you were wrong. Two of your classmates approached you, seemingly wary in their steps. Hey, it's you, right? Yeah? What could they want, you wondered to yourself. Could it be you're hogging the paint? Oh, did you need the paint tube back? Oh, no. We just wanted to ask you about you and Julia. And me, Mikey, that's all. Julia! That's what your friend's name was. You never thought of her as more than trash when she wasn't a human being to you, so when she quickly introduced herself to you. Oh, so when she introduced herself to you, you forgot her name pretty quickly. Wow. The air grew tense and you could feel their distrust towards you. They pulled their seats over to your table, whispering to one another on the way. Julia's gone missing. You had to feign surprise and concern. You've got this, you've done this before. What? What happened to her? We don't know, and neither do the police. We were hoping you might, know something since they were onto you. But for the wrong reason. The easiest way out of this would be to throw Mikey under the bus. You couldn't. For your own reasons, you couldn't, and you wouldn't. I'm sorry, I know we fought right before this all happened, but they haven't talked to me since. Look. You pulled out your phone, unlocking it, and showing them your text and call history with Julia. Nothing even remotely strange or out of place to be found. For all they could tell from you trying to call her almost every hour, you were just a concerned friend. Oh, we're sorry for kinda suspecting you. We'll take our leave now. But since you had mentioned it, could we actually have the paint? You handed them the paint. Thanks. With that, they left, retreating to the side of the room they came from. So now there you were, left to stare at your painting after your rounds of paint to use. While staring at your painting, you didn't even notice Mikey walking forward and placing a fresh tube of paint next to you. Thanks for that. Oh, Mikey awkwardly shuffles back to his seat, looking up occasionally to glance at you. He sat through the rest of the class, feeling a mixture of emotions. Before long, the class had ended. As you got up from your seat, Mikey awkwardly rushed past you, avoiding eye contact entirely. You made your way to your next class, your favorite, culinary arts. It was a Tuesday-only class, as prep took a long time considering how laid back but busy your teacher was. With pep in your step, you entered the classroom/kitchen and grabbed your utensils, sitting down waiting for your teacher to address the class. Hello everyone! Today we'll be preparing meat, specifically pork loin. You were thrilled with a perfect lesson. As the teacher began hands-on instruction, you and your classmates prepared and cooked pork loin. Of course, as usual in this class, you exceeded your teacher's expectations and made one of the best dishes. Ow, my freaking face. Ah, great job, you. You could become a professional chef if you pursued a career in culinary arts. You beamed at the compliment. You did once become a chef. A chef. Ow. But you couldn't afford to attend culinary school. If only I could. Class ends quicker than usual. I guess time flies when you're having fun. You silently pack up your items, giving a brief goodbye to your teacher before heading back to your final class. I guess we're skipping forensic sciences again today. that there won't be a teacher filling in for a professor for a while. You feel the freezing classroom air even before you enter the class. But oh man, I'd much rather be in forensics now instead of this stupid class. Man, I almost forgot it was a law and justice class. Feels like we're just doing law and math equations all the time. And it's a class I have to go to almost every day. You almost forgot you shared this class with Mikey. You two meet eyes and he's quick to look away. You can feel the guilt oozing from him. This is so painfully weird. Your teacher saves the day by rushing into class and demanding you take a seat before finally starting the lesson. Hello class, I've brought bad news for you all. The forensic teacher has been found dead on a park bench. What? Even Mikey looked surprised. I won't go into the details, but I thought that you all know. The teacher droned on and on about how there wouldn't be any forensic science classes until a replacement teacher has been hired, and began the lesson. Today was one of the only days you paid attention in the class. It was a lot slower than both of your art classes, but you still listened in. The class ended on an awkward note as the sun set in the distance. You half expected Mikey to approach you after the lesson had ended, but he didn't. He just left without looking in your direction. Therefore, you walked home alone. Mikey was avoiding you the entire day. At least you thought so, and you wondered why. Is he scared of me? Does he feel guilty? Obviously he feels guilty. Why would he be scared of me? Only time will tell. You got home safely. Your apartment smells bad. Ignoring the smell, you grabbed a bite to eat, watched some TV, and headed to bed. I need to get more food soon. Ugh, college life sucks. I can barely afford breakfast cereal. Thinking about your next meal, you drifted off to sleep. Oh boy, the corpse is rotting, that's not good. I didn't read. Sat down on your couch and watched the news, having no food to eat. You can hear your stomach gargle again. God damn it, I need to get more food. And soon, I'm so hungry. You lazily flipped through your news channel until you found a press coverage on your dead forensics teacher. Apparently, the killer had left behind a canvas with a portrait of the teacher, painted with their own blood. Oh? The news further explained it had appeared like the victim's body was dragged to the park by a third party, for reasons they did not know. Several of their organs were missing. There are a bunch of crazy people out there, huh? Turn off your TV and gather your items. As if on cue, a letter was slipped through the gap in your door. A chill went down your spine as you walked over to pick up the letter. You grabbed the letter, flipping it over to read the shipping address. It had no stamps or labels on it, just two big red words. For you. You instantly knew who the sender was, Mikey. You opened the envelope and found a letter inside. The paper looked disgusting. If this were from a stranger, you would have torn it up on the spot. But instead, you felt obligated to read what he had written down in this note. You sighed and began reading. Adoration so deep it feels like pain. My heart beats fast, my mind's insane. I can't control the thoughts in my head. All I can do is dream of you in my bed. I know it's not right, this love of mine. It's like an addiction across the line. I can't seem to help how I feel. My adoration for you is too real. I know it's unhealthy, this obsession of mine, but I can't resist, I'm caught in a bind. Okay then, that's the whole fucking love poem. Jesus Christ. I love you, UMG. Mikey, dude. Okay then, that text scroll was a bit fast. I guess it's fine. But your heart stopped after reading that, dropping the note to the floor before coming to your senses and hastily shoving it back in its envelope. He's obsessed with me. I can't do this. I've got to distract myself somehow. You took the envelope and put it on your coffee table while checking the time. With the extra time you had left over, you decided to do a deep cleanse of your apartment. Well, seeing the state and contents of the letter surely made me want to clean, in some sense. When you were done cleaning, you picked up the letter, noticing a distinct familiar scent to it. No, this. The scent makes you lose your sense of humanity for a brief moment. Time and space begins to blur and suddenly you're in class. Except Mikey isn't there. You would have thought that after sending such a letter, he would have wanted a reaction from you. Isn't that what most people want? You sat down and began working on your project, occasionally looking up to see if Mikey would walk through the door. But Mikey never came to art class, and you noticed his supplies were missing as well. His paints, his brushes, his canvas, all of them were gone. You could feel your classmates whispering, including his so-called friends, about his sudden disappearance. They went back and forth, that's not how you spell forward, with absurd explanations on why Mikey's gone. You had wondered why they'd made such a big deal out of it, until you remembered the recent murders taking place. At that point, you couldn't help but wonder as well. Your painting began to morph into weird shapes and colors, with you ending up sketching some conceptualized versions of your ideal boyfriend. You always did have a thing for yanderes. Ah, I almost fell asleep. You looked around to make sure nobody noticed. Thankfully, nobody did. So you picked up your paintbrush and resumed working in your art. You did your best to tune out the gossip being spread regarding Mikey. It felt like ages before class had ended. You were so out of it, you couldn't tell people apart from one another. You got up feeling half asleep and made your way over to your next classes. Guess your luck had left you because you had a longer than usual school day ahead of you. That's probably a typo. If people took their time to notice you, they would have noticed something was off. But your existence remains out of their eyes. Class after class ended with Mikey nowhere to be found. As you walked to Law and Justice, you hoped you'd see him there. But to no avail. Hello everyone, today we'll be going over... You couldn't focus and you didn't know why. Maybe Mikey's absence made you lose yourself. Maybe you're hungry. Maybe both. I'm just as bad as him, if not even worse. I'm so... You! Please pay attention. What? My god, you look horrible. Have you gotten sick? Huh? No, I shouldn't. Oh, just go home at this point. You're obviously unwell. Alright. You packed your bags and left class. When you returned home, you realized you were starving. You needed food now. Your only option was to sleep it off. This shit sucks. You attempted to drift off to sleep. Sleep again. But a noise woke you up. Someone was there. You had a feeling you knew who it was, but in a wave of confusion and fear, you had to ask regardless. Hello, who's there? There was no answer. You got out of bed following the noise to your living room before calling out again. Mikey! Nobody was there. You took the moment to look around the room, visually searching for every nook and cranny for signs of an intruder. But nothing was out of the ordinary. What the hell? Must have been my imagination then. You groggily returned to your bed and went back to sleep. At least you pretended to. You knew your senses well and you trusted your gut. Something was wrong, and someone was there. You heard the intruder enter your room in a tiptoe manner. You could hear various things clatter with each step, and you could only pray it wasn't a knife would have liked to end your life. You held your eyes shut and hoped for your life. You felt a warm hand brush against your face. Oh, you're so beautiful. Perfect still art from a painting. You hear what you now realize is paintbrushes being dragged along a canvas. If only I could use your pure, clean blood for this work of art, my love. Shit, he was gonna paint with your blood? You heard him reach into his bag to grab what you could only assume was a sharp object. Hell no! You got up and bolted to your kitchen. Mikey followed after you. Get away, don't hurt me. Oh, my love, I didn't know you were awake. My apologies, did I startle you? Get away from me, you creep. Now, that's the way to talk to a person. You're my muse, I must be into you. Now, stay still, this won't hurt if you don't move. Mikey approached you with box cutter in hand. You had to get out of there. But as you turned to run, your movement caused Mikey to slip up and stab you in the back. No. He felt your body hit the floor. You! Oh my god. It was cold at first, but then it was warm. You could hear Mikey collecting your blood before scrambling to find a first aid kit. Am I going to die like this? The world faded to black as you lost your senses. Bad end, bleeding canvas. Oh, look at that. That's the name of the game. Alright, that's cool. So there's two bad endings. There's a good ending, and there's a secret ending. We got a bad ending this time. I don't know how to get the good endings. I suppose it'll be trial and error. Or I could look it up. But, yep, bad ending. I deserve it, honestly. I went stupid for that. It's fine. I want to say it happened because you were like, yeah, okay, Mikey's a serial killer, it's fine. But I'm still curious about what the truth was. Because sure, Mikey's a serial killer, that's fine. But there's something off about you, the main character. And it's just like, what is your secret? And I'm curious. I'm curious what you did with your friend, and I'm curious why you were starving, and, you know, just like, what was going on there. We'll see. Probably recording another episode this another time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Bleeding Canvas. And I'll see you next time. Bye!